Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Miss Roxanne's Daily Rambles. Today we are doing The Flash. We're doing season 5, episode 2, called Blocked. So we start off with the guy took a beating, but the flash rod took the guy's power, Gridlock's power, and literally offed him. And then we cut to where Nora comes clean with the team. And then we see that, and then Iris seems to be okay with the news and just kind of moves on and rolls with it. And then we have Cecile's losing her powers. It's like it's starting to just go away. Like she was, so connected with her child through, reading her mind and stuff, and now it's just starting to go away. She's starting to freak out a little bit about that. Then we cut to where Caitlin and Cisco talk. And he is devastated with by Gypsy when they broke up, and he still vibes her, like her perfume, like everything. So he won't vibe Ralph's document, which is Caitlin's dad's death certificate. And so Ralph offers to help him get over Gypsy. And then we cut to where a girl crushed a guy, literally into a cube. And then we have Barry at the scene with the CSI and Captain Singh and all that stuff. And then Nora just kind of walks on, and she's a CSI intern, and that kind of pissed off Captain Singh. But he okays us, like, make it official when we get back. And then Nora notices the dense block. And it turns out that was flesh, and it is the person that's missing, but they're going to run some tests on it. Then Iris is there as well, and then Singh is pissed off with that too, but he tells her about Gridlock and what actually happened to him. And then Iris sees Barry and Nora, and she just kind of walks away. And then Ralph gives Cisco a piece of paper because he has a book on how to get over someone. But he said he ain't ready for the book, so let's just go on the page, which is 27 ways to get over someone. And Caitlin is helping out as well. And then we have Iris talks to the cop at the hospital about what happened. So he gives a detail about what happened, which was not a lot. Basically, him and everyone else that was taking Gridlock to the prison got knocked out cold and beat up, but they're going to be okay. But it was a different story with Gridlock, obviously. Then we cut to where Celia is definitely losing her powers. Like she's kind of she's still kind of getting a little bit of something with her baby girl, but it's starting to go away for sure now. So she took Harry's, I forgot, I played it back like 3 times and I could not hear it right. So basically Harry's mind reader. So, but Joe's not on board with it and they have a heart-to-heart about it, but she still kind of wants to do it anyway. Then we cut to where Barry got a match, and the match is Vanessa Jansen. And then we cut to where Nora didn't know that Barry was in prison because apparently she was part of some gang, and he's run into them at prison, and she's like, oh, I didn't know you were in prison. And then we cut to where Barry and Nora go to the location, and then we have Vanessa going after Bruno, and then we had Nora got trapped and thrown. So she got trapped in the cube and she got thrown, but Barry manages to catch her, but in doing so Vanessa escaped. And then Cisco is really out of it. Like, really out of it. And he gives them the name Block. And then we cut to where Nora and Barry are training. And basically they're going over paperwork and stuff. Then we cut to where Cisco gets a makeover. And he looks dorky as hell, which he looks just like Ralph. And then we cut to where Caitlin gets snappy and leaves because he's like, can we just buy the document and just go on somewhere? And then we cut to where Nora and Barry were training some more, and she gets over eager and hit Barry with lightning. He's okay and everything. Then we cut to Iris looks at the footage. So Iris came by and asked, like, can I use your lab? So so she goes look at the footage, and I thought she saw something, but she heard something. And then we cut to where Barry talks to Joe, and basically Joe tells him to show basically him failing to Nora over like past videos of him goofing up. And, you know, gives him like a very like how to handle stuff, basically. A bunch of advice. I can't talk right now. And so Cecile overhears it, and when Barry leaves, she goes in and kisses him, and she's finally ready to handle everything without powers. Then we cut to where Cisco and Caitlin talk, and then we go back to the Nora, and, well, actually I like the scene between Cisco and Caitlin when they talk about the dad and stuff, because Cisco says, like, and you need to know what's happening, you need to know the truth, and it's better to go ahead and figure it out now for it to bite you in the butt later, basically. So you might as well go ahead and do it now. Then we cut to where the training happened as resumed between Barry and Nora, and shows old videos of him failing hard, which was fun to watch. And then we cut to where Vanessa versus Bruno's cronies, and so Iris manages to help out Team Flash. Basically, when Vanessa uses her powers, she creates a denser air, and so they can track her through the Doppler radar. And they got the location, so Barry got and Nora go there. And then Barry got trapped, and basically Nora handcuffed her thanks to her quick thinking and thinking that, oh yeah, these medics get really tired. So she just exhausted her before she could shrink Barry. Try to say that 5 times fast. And then we cut to where the guy comes in and offs her, but Nora takes her to a hospital. And then the guys sapped their powers through the lightning-shaped rock or metal thing that he threw into the ground and beats them up. And then it looks like he was about to off the Flash, but Nora comes back and says, "No, Dad, no." And then he just kind of looks at her, and then he hears the police sirens come, and then he just disappears. Then we cut to everyone's back at the Star Labs, and then Cisco divides the paper and sees, and he doesn't really see anything because his hands got sliced up because he was trying to move the metal shard out of the ground. Then we cut to where but Caitlin did see her mother. And then when I was concerned, the fish is like, listen to that sound. It sounds like the guy. And Nora says, like, it sounds like a cicada. And that's who they name it. And so that's who we're dealing with, this cicada. And that's the end of the episode. So, really crazy episode. It was really, really good. I will give this a strong A. It's just the whole Ralph thing. They're trying a little too hard with that. They just need to tone it down and just make it more organic and not try so much. Everything else about this was really good. You can see Nora, she's very overeager, very season 1 Barry, very season 1 Barry. So it's need to for Barry had to deal with that because that's how he was in season 1. So anyway, it's a really good episode. Like I said, I really enjoyed it. And I'm very excited to see what's going to happen with Caitlin's dad and that whole situation. So I'm very excited for that. And I think that's going to do it for this episode. I have a whole lot going on. So anyway, that's going to do it for this video. So if you like this video, please go to like, comment down below to what you think of the episode. Do you agree, disagree? Just send your overall thoughts down below. And don't forget to subscribe. And also, if you have suggestions for any other shows, music, or movies, please also let me know down below. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye, everybody.